My mom spent her entire life cleaning other people's houses to provide for our family. There were 3 of us kids, and although we were never wealthy, she always found a way to make sure we had decent school uniforms, the supplies we needed for class, and the occasional treat that made us smile. She would wake up before sunrise, leave the house with her worn-out bag, and come home exhausted. Yet somehow, she always greeted us with a smile. I remember hearing her say many times that one day she would finally get some rest. The truth is, she never learned how to put herself first. 2 years ago, she passed away, and the pain of losing her still feels as fresh as it did on the very first day. A few weeks ago, my siblings and I decided to sort through some boxes that had been left untouched in her room. We expected to find old photographs, receipts, and paperwork. Instead, I found something that changed the way I see my mother forever. At the bottom of one box was a blue notebook I had never seen before. At first, I assumed it contained household expenses or random notes, but as I started reading, I felt a lump form in my throat. For years, my mother had carefully written down every expense related to her children. The cost of our notebooks, our school uniforms, medicine whenever we got sick, even the ice cream she bought us on Sundays. Page after page was filled with dates, numbers, and small handwritten notes. Then I came across a sentence that completely broke me. Next to the cost of a pair of school shoes, she had written, "I had to wait to buy mine. The kids needed theirs first." I turned another page. There, she had written that she had repaired the same bra several times because she preferred saving that money to finish buying our school supplies. I couldn't stop reading, and with every page, I began understanding things I had never understood as a child. I remembered the times we asked for seconds at dinner and she claimed she wasn't hungry. Back then, I believed her. Now I realized she was probably giving us her portion. I remembered the unexpected gifts she somehow managed to buy us. At the time, they felt ordinary. Now I know every one of them came with a sacrifice she never talked about. For most of my life, I thought my mother was simply doing what mothers do. But that notebook revealed all the silent sacrifices hidden behind our happy childhood. The things she gave up, the things she postponed, the things she quietly endured so that we would never feel deprived. Then I reached the final page. The handwriting was shakier than the rest, but I recognized it immediately. I had to stop reading because my eyes filled with tears. My mother had written, "If my children ever read this, I want them to know that I never regretted spending money on them." My only fear was never having enough to give them a little more. I closed the notebook and cried. Not because of the money, not because of the sacrifices, but because I finally understood the depth of her love. That notebook is now the most valuable thing I own, because it taught me that the greatest love of my life was never found in the things my mother gave us. It was found in everything she quietly gave up so we would never feel like we were missing anything at all.